Hello everyone, and welcome to maybe one of my most ambitious videos yet. Today I'm taking a trip down memory lane, and I'm going to be showing you all my collection of Daron, Matchbox, or whatever aircraft that I find in these bins here. As you know, I'm trying to limit my use of these and slowly retire them. Of course, for some airports like MSP and Guam, I still have to use them for specific flights, but I'm trying to retire them as much as possible. So a lot of these you'll only see this time. Maybe in the future I'll do maybe like a Daron airport like I did for April Fools, but I just wanted to show off my entire collection here of all these toy planes that I used to collect back in the day, and I have a ton of them. I didn't realize how many I had until I brought them all together here, and it's quite a big pile. So I'm going to try to go through them all as fast as possible. So without further delay, let's get started. Here's this thing. I actually have to zoom out for this one because this is so big. It's like a fire rescue thing. A Matchbox. That's actually a bath toy, I think. But the propellers spin, so that's kind of cool. And our other one here. Another big one. I don't know where this is from, but this is another prop plane. This propeller spins. Also really big. So those are pretty interesting, I guess. Another Matchbox here. I don't know. Kind of looks like a spaceship. Here we have, what is this? I can't think of the name of what this aircraft is called, but it's there. It's really hollow on the inside too. That's kind of interesting. There's a B2. There's a sticker on the bottom. Got a hub hobby. That's where I got a lot of these from, actually. Let's see what else we got here. Got an all gray Air Force One. I actually use this as a United Battleship Gray in some of my older airports, way before I had a channel, of course. And way before I started collecting, you know, like good aircraft models. Here we have these things. I actually have a ton of them, so I'm gonna got a bunch of tin planes. Here they all are. Pretty sure this is the original. And all these, I don't know where I got all these from. We got a bunch of tin planes here, as you can see. So I guess that's pretty cool. It's not every day you see a tin plane. I quite like this one, though. Actually, this one's also pretty nice. Let's see what else we got in here. Yeah, this thing that's kind of like a Concorde with the droop snoot and everything. I quite like this one, actually. I don't know. I think I got this at an antique store. I mean, that explains how crappy it looks, but it has a droop snoot, so that's really all that matters, right? Helicopter, another Matchbox thing. There's a reason these are on the rejects box. I never really look at these. Missing a propeller, this one. This is actually one that you can buy at a Michael's arts and crafts store. I have a few of these too. Here's another one of those Michael's planes that's missing a landing gear. Yeah, I may have been a bit rough with these as a kid. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, a very beat up. I don't even know what this is. Is this an F-16? Wow, this is ugly. Good thing I replaced that one. And we also got, these aren't even planes. I got some hex bugs in here for some reason. Why are these? I don't even know why these are in there, but I guess there you go. These are now airplanes because they're in my airplane bin. So that's the first bin. Now we'll get into our second bin with all my Daron stuff and other Matchbox things. Here's this really beat up Delta. This is one of my first ones ever, and you can tell. This is actually the one that I took to my first trip to Latvia and to Spain. So this has been all the way to Europe. This is one of my few planes that has been international. So this one holds a special spot in my heart. That's probably why I've not gotten rid of it or thrown it away, even though it's clearly just absolutely destroyed. Had that one for a while. These next two are some of my favorites. United 747, one of my favorite planes as a child because I always liked the United livery, still do to this day. Of course, I love the 747. I really need to get these two in 1/400 scale, maybe even 1/200 scale. Just to put on display because I really like the British Airways 747 too. So this one also holds a special spot in my heart. Now I'll get into the big bin. Here's this Version Atlantic 747. That's quite interesting. Actually, gonna move these off to the side here. Parcel Service A380. This thing opens up. So A380F though, that was kind of a failure. EB Airlines. I like to call it 747 SP because it kind of is 747 SP. Don't ask me why. I don't know. That's a really weird plane. Here are the Singapore Airlines A350 that I made a custom out of. This is originally an American Airlines A350, but they never got those, so I turned it into a Singapore Airlines A350 with paper, and I guess that looks fine. Oh, actually, I'll come back to this one. This one has a second part. Here we have a Turkish Airlines 777-200. You'll notice that my more recent ones are pretty clean because I didn't really use them that much, and this one came out towards the end of my collecting of Daron. I pretty much stopped collecting Daron altogether at this point. Maybe I will buy a few more if I see them in airports, but I pretty much just stopped collecting them altogether. Here we have another newer one. This is a LOT or LOT Polish 787. So it looks pretty cool. Actually, I have another one in there. I'll get back to that later when it comes up. There's a funny story behind that. Here we have a Turbojet Super Resort Express 747-200. This is kind of a ripoff of a Japan Airlines aircraft, so that's why I have this one, because I kind of just cheated it and used it as a Japan Airlines aircraft, so I guess why not? You've seen this one before, the X777F. I'm gonna try to phase that one out as much as possible here in the short future. You have this Qantas 747-400. This one's tail heavy. This is actually my second 747 from Daron. My first one you will see later, but yeah, this one definitely tail heavy. That's still one of my originals, my OGs. You have this one. This one's like a Happy Meal something that happens. Very realistic, 100% realism. Thanks, McDonald's. Here we have Space Shuttle Discovery. This is a Hot Wings, I believe. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly it's called, but Space Shuttle Discovery. It's pretty decent. Oh, this one's an old one. I inherited this one, but this is a DC-9. Look at this thing. I actually really like this one, just because it's so unique. This is a DC-9. All the paint has been chipped off, but I'm guessing it was just in the McDonnell Douglas house livery. I guess this is just Douglas house livery. I don't know. Here's the bottom. It says, yeah. Oh, it says Boeing DC-9. What the heck? I'm not sure about that. Made in Hong Kong. But yeah, you can see it's all chipped up and really old, so I don't know when that was from, but that's a really cool one. Here's a replacement for the Thunderbird. It's not exactly accurate, but it will do the trick, I guess. I got that one just to replace the old one because it was destroyed. This one might be my tiniest model. Well, except for the Cessna Caravans. Look at that hair out of here, but look at this tiny F-16. I don't know where I got this one, but this is so small. It's like my finger. I don't know why I have that one, but it's just cool that it's so small. You have this thing, X24A. I'm not very sure about this, but I got that in a set, and I have it in the bin. So there's another one of these Michaels planes. JetBlue A320 and the Mosaic tail. That's one of my favorite JetBlue tails. Mosaic. Here we have my Prime Air 737-800 Custom. This is originally an Alaska 737-800 in the old livery, and I covered it up with paper. That's why there's the white nose. So, yeah, I could probably just rip this apart and just turn it back into the original Alaska. Here we have this Safari thing. That's another Matchbox interesting. Oh, actually, this is VTOL. So there you go, VTOL. This is a dollar store plane. I guess at the dollar store because it looked like a Northwest 747, but it just says Global Link. I once had a plan to customize those and turn them into things, but that never really worked out. Here we have a Delta 747. This is a tiny Daron, whatever they called these. They're really tiny, and it's missing the horizontal stabilizer. You saw the other one, the 787, which Delta doesn't even have. And some of my early MSP updates, but I've pretty much discontinued the use of that one. Unfortunately, I broke the landing gear in this one, because this one is a really beautiful model. The old American livery, 777-200 by Daron. This is one that I was kind of sad about when it broke, because this was one of my first Daron as well, and it's not really chrome like the actual one, but I think it still looks pretty cool. Actually, one of the reasons why, for a while there, before it turned to United, American was my favorite livery. Whatever this is, B2A, I don't think that's whatever. Helicopter, this is actually a pretty cool helicopter. I quite like this one. I don't know why. I think it just looks kind of cool. Oh, here we go. Delta 777. I miss these, but Daron did make these in a larger set of Delta aircraft. So Delta 777. That's pretty cool. Here we have an Aer Lingus A320. This one's made by Welly, as you can see down here. Welly. Yeah, it's just an Aer Lingus A320. Nothing too special about it, but it was my only Aer Lingus for a while until I got an actual model. Here's another British Airways 747. This one with a missing landing gear. This one also has stickers instead of paint. Pull up my other one here. As you can see, these the decals are painted on or something. I guess not painted, like not by hand or anything, but this one has the stickers. So that's the difference between those two. Here we have a House Colors 787. That's peeling. Another one of these Matchbox ones, but this one's blue. And a Northwest DC-10. A lot of chipping on that one. Iberia A350. WestJet 737-800 with the new Maple Leaf logo. This thing that kind of looks like what is it? A P-128. It's missing the winglet though, which I didn't actually have. It says test flight team, whatever that means. DC-3. It says airliner on it, even though it looks like a cargo aircraft. Piper Cherokee. Another one of these dumb plastic fighter jet things. An even more plastic dumb fighter jet thing. What the heck is this? Okay. Another one of these space things. What is this one? It says on the bottom. X-20 Diabor or something. Here we have a Bell helicopter something. I'm not quite sure. I'm not very good on helicopters, but here it is. What is this? This is a F8. No, that's just probably an item number or something. Not quite sure. Not very good on fighter jets. This one we have B-17 with a missing prop. And I think there used to be something there, but that's also gone. So just a kind of a broken plane, but I think it still looks pretty cool. Oh, I found here's a space shuttle that goes on top of this NASA 747, whatever they call it, whatever the official name is. I don't really know. Here we have an F-14 Tomcat, I believe. Yep. Another Matchbox. Sorry. Hit hit the camera there. This is a C5 Galaxy. Really tiny though for a monstrous plane in real life, so a bit inaccurate there. I think I got this one at a thrift store as well. I'm not quite sure what this is either. This one looks really weird though. I don't know what that design is on the, whatever you call that, radar thing. I'm just gonna call it that thing, and that's on that plane. Here we have another. Here's the other LOT Polish 787. So one of these, and apologies for the beeps. One of these, which I'm not quite sure which, is pretty much impossible to tell, but one of them, Tampa International Airport has, or it used to have a store which sold all these Daron planes. So my dad once bought this one because he thought I didn't have it, but I already did, so that's why I ended up with two of them. Still a pretty cool store though, but I pretty much always had everything that they had there. So now I have two of these LOT Polish. I don't really know what to do with them. Another custom Delta 737-800, which is, yeah, that's not very good. American 777, new livery. This thing, which looks like a 707, which the thing doesn't work anymore. Probably a good thing because it's really annoying. Sky Airliner International. That's kind of a suspicious name. Here we have another F-18. I think I have another one of those too. Another one of the space things. This guy should know what this is. What is this? X-15. So this went pretty fast. I don't know. This broke some sort of record. I'm not quite sure which one that was in terms of speed. Here we have two more dollar store 727s, which have treads on the tires, by the way. Like, really? Treads? And then the wings droop down for some reason. This one kind of looks like the old FedEx, though. Cargo looks custom. This is originally an Air France 747, which I don't really, in my opinion, the Air France livery does not look very great on 747, so I turned it into a Cargolux 747. Here another one of those weird 747 SP things. This is a this is like one of those path toys that I turned into a. It's not even 747. There's not even 4 engines. What the heck? It's Cathay Pacific Cargo, custom. Really beat up Southwest 737, either a 500 or a 700. It doesn't have winglets. This is in the Kenyan blue livery. As you can see, this is also one of my first Daron models. This is just absolutely destroyed. Missing a landing gear, missing the horizontal stabilizer, missing like all the things. Yeah, this is, it's gotten ugly. Emirates A380. My only A380s are Daron, so I need to get a model of an A380. Here's another United 747. This thing. Matchbox again, of course. Ooh, here we have it's an A10. This is pretty cool, I'll say. Should have another one of these that's also really beat up. Oh, here it is. This is looking ugly. Wow. Someone must have driven a car over this. Air Force One, pull back and go thing. Plastic. Yeah, no. Another one of those plastic things. We have a Serco Air. Kind of looks like a 777. This is wood. Yeah, the twins are gonna win the World Series. Yeah. Alice Air 747 Custom. There's another Matchbox, kind of weird. I don't know why the engines are like that, but it's kind of cool. Airbus A380 house colors. American 767, I believe, or maybe it's a 777 chrome. This one looks a little bit more reflective than the other one. And then we have this biplane. Yeah, this is going to be really long, so I'm trying to go through it fast. Another one of the Michaels ones. This thing, what's this called again? It says on the bottom, B1, rotate. I like how the wings do that thing. Paper custom. I'll have to go over my paper customs at some point. Some of that made it up in here and it's really bent, as you can see. This is one of those planes. You know the planes. Oh, this is actually a Cessna Caravan with the floats on it. Forest Patrol Daron helicopter. B-52. I guess. There we go. This one kind of looks like an A350, but it's also another one of those wood planes. Byron Buxton's going to win MVP. Here we go. Here's Sully's favorite plane. The fish's best friend. The U.S. Airways A320. And then United DC-10 in the old livery. Or one of their old liveries, whatever you call this one. Here's a United blank blue tulip. It's all the paint chipped off of it. This is made so cheaply. All that's really left is the tail, which is kind of sad because it's a really beautiful livery. I really like the United blue tulip, but this plane's basically just junk now. Get to Southwest later. Alitalia A330. I guess now ITA. Southwest 737 800. Big crash. And then here we have a Hawaiian A330 in the old livery. Air Canada 777-200 new livery. Ooh, KLM 747. Here we have another one of those Super Resort Express ones. This one's kind of cool. I like the yellow livery on it. I think the yellow livery looks the best out of all of them. Even though the original was just a plain white one. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, here's my first Daron 777 UPS. Or sorry, I said 777 again. It's 747. Missing the landing here. You've seen this one in the airport updates. Unfortunately, it has to be in there because it's my only United or UPS United Parcel Service. Why don't I just call it that? 747. See, I'm really rushing through these because, time. It's going to be a long video. Here we have Frontier A321. This is in the, what is this? Spot the Jaguar. Oops. Pan Am 747-400. This is at probably maybe my newest air model, I think. I think it is. Got it just to have a Pan Am. Kind of probably got bent a little bit, but here's a Cessna 172. U.S. Airways 757. Continental 767, or maybe I think it's 767. Nippon Cargo Airlines 747-200, I believe. That's actually pretty cool. And then we have a Blackhawk SR-71 Blackhawk, or Blackbird. Geez, you see my military professionalism really shine through here. A plastic one that I don't care about. Another one of the space things. It actually says it on it though. X-38 says it on the side there. Whatever that was, I'm not sure. Island Freight, even though this looks like a passenger version, other than unlike the other one, so really inconsistent about these. This isn't a Matchbox. JetBlue A320 Blueberries. Can we just point out the detail that they actually added the SATCON dome on these JetBlue ones? That's pretty nice of them. Another Emirates A380. Another American 777-200, slightly better condition. Destroyed biplane K500. That's what it is. Delta A350. We have a bunch of Deltas here. Delta 757 without winglets, and then a Delta 767. This one in better condition than my other two Delta 767s. Yes, I have 3 of those in different levels and different states of repair. Euro Express MD-11. I got this in Germany. Yeah. Even though it's all in English, I did get this in Germany. Kind of looks like the old FedEx livery again. But it's still pretty cool because it is an MD-11. You don't really see those in toy version. United 787, the Evo Blue. Continental DC-10. Air Force 2 with a giant red slash mark through it. I don't know why that's there. I know it's the official name of that one, but here's my first ever purchase from Hub Hobby. This Vacation Lion A380. It opens up though. All economy configuration. This could fit a ton of passengers on it. All economy. Perhaps my rarest Daron model is Sun Country 737-800. This one's very rare. What else we got back here? This is a Welly KLM 747-400. Oh, this is actually in the newer. This is actually in the newer livery, as you can see. My other one is in the old livery. So that's the difference between them. But that one also has a missing landing gear and a missing nose and main gear. Blue Angels. This thing, does it say on the bottom what it is? Can't read it. But there it is. Crappy Hot Wheels helicopter. Military helicopter from Daron. Space Shuttle Enterprise. Korean Air, this is an A310, Matchbox A310. Very tail heavy. Never been able to get it to sit up on its nose. Clearly. But there it is. Space Shuttle Atlantis. This one went with boosters and stuff. I don't know if those are in here or not. Go to the end here, we have this thing with skids. Another parcel service, this one with a slightly uglier livery. American A320 custom from a JetBlue A320. That was also in the Prism, or sorry, not Prism. What was it? Mosaic tail. House colors 747. This is also kind of rare. Airtran 737. It even has the winglets painted on it, which is something that they used to not do very often, but they did it on this one, so that made this one kind of cool. Lufthansa A350 in the new livery. AM International, good morning. Kind of looks like KLM though. British Airways 787. Oh, almost fell. Southwest 737-800 in the Heart livery. And then Canyon Blue. I added these custom winglets on it. That's a 700. Here we have Piper Cherokee. I'm going to rotate the bin around here so it's easier to access. So we're getting to the end. Motor Max Air. So this is a 707. Interesting. Got this at Disneyland, or Disney World, technically. I always get the two mixed up. But, I guess it's kind of cool. 2016, that's when I went. And I saw an airplane at the gift shop and bought it, because why not? Fast Jet 787. Again, with these dinky plastic landing gears that don't roll at all. Another kind of rare one, Frontier A320 with the raccoon tail. I'm not sure what that guy's name is because it doesn't say it on that one. Another kind of rare one, SAS A340. My custom Kalita Air DHL 767. This one I'm probably just going to take off the paper because these are now retired, unfortunately, which is kind of sad because they were pretty cool. But I'll probably just rip off all the paper, and this was originally a Delta 767, and I'll probably just turn it back into a Delta 767. American 727. Alaska 737-800 new livery. VTOL thing that kind of looks a little bit like a Dash 8, but VTOL. A rescue thing. Rescue plane. Avianca A330 old livery. This one's pretty cool though. I quite like Avianca's old livery. United 777-200. Another one of these bath toy custom things. United E175, I guess, was what I was trying to do with this one, but it looks really bad. Oops. Kind of launched that one. Here we have an Air New Zealand 787. Northwest 727. Explorer thing. Dollar store plane with treads. Cessna Citation X. My mouth is getting really dry. I've been talking for a lot about through these. Plastic piece of crap. That's what I like to call them. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, but could be a printing error. Maybe this is really valuable now. It's Navy thing. Frontier A320 with the otter tail. Allegiant A320. American DC-10. Midwest Express A320. Or maybe, I don't know, I always call it Midwest, even though Midwest Express, even though that might just be their regional provider. I don't know very much about this airline, even though it is pretty local, but they haven't existed in a while. But I still got this one at the thrift store. F-18. Customize this plane's plane into what do I call it? Random Airways shuttle, I think. Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? Plane's plane, that's what I like to call them. Spirit A320, Bear Fair. Northwest 747. We have a United 767. This is pretty cool because I flew a United 767 to Germany. And I just found this one somewhere. I don't really remember where I found this, but I thought it was really cool because that was before I collected Gemini jets or anything. Another house livery, 747. This one has I think I actually dropped whiteout on it, so it's got that weird white spot, which I can't get rid of. So yeah, 747-8. So Copa Airlines 737-700. This probably shouldn't be in here. This is almost a proper model, but this is just a postage stamp. American 737-800 with the landing gear broken off. I tried to fix them, but it didn't work, so I don't use it anymore for that reason. Here's the classic Delta 787 because they definitely have those. This F-35, F-22, something like that. I think it's an F-22. Kind of looks like it, but not really. Latam 787. Prime Air. Amazon FC Tours something, but got this one because I just needed a Prime Air. I got this a year ago. And they shipped it to me with the Prime logo. Didn't have it. It was missing the Prime logo on the port side of the aircraft. So that's just a piece of tape with the logo on it. It's just stuck on there. Ooh, here's another kind of rare one. This JetBlue A320 Bubbles Tail. The Bubbles Tail got quite rare in Mosaic and Blueberries. They're pretty popular, but that one's kind of rare. So I guess that's kind of cool. UPS DC-10, which is kind of weird because they don't have these. They just have the MD-11. So we'll use that as an MD-11. Air Canada 777-200 in the minty blue livery. That was kind of a throwback. That was pretty cool. Fly Germany. Guess where I got that? This one not customized. This is just a plain version. It rolls quite nice though, except for the nose gear, which can just get flipped over in the carpet. Very professional setup. Another house color 787. Here's a Cirrus Vision Jet, which is also very paint chipped. Cathay Pacific 747-400 Matchbox. This one's, I'm guessing this was pretty rare. This is an old one. This is a really old one. As you can see, stickers are kind of coming off, so I hope that stays on. It is a really cool one. It even has the Union Jack on it there and back here. So I guess that was before Hong Kong, before the Hong Kong handover, as they say. Learjet 45. Got 3 more here. United 777-200. Continental Globe livery. Speak. Caribbean 737-800. And finally, ending with my first ever airplane aviation anything in my life, which is this MBX Airways 787 with the horizontal stabilizer. Has been ripped for something. Missing the nose gear, but still holds a special place in my heart because it technically was my first one, and it even has like a little beacon light up here. So I guess that's pretty cool. That's the last one of these, so I'm gonna have to throw these all back in the bin. Yeah, I'm quite actually. I'll just show you the pile real quick here. Here's the pile of the remains of this video. So thank you all for checking this out. I need to get a glass of water because I'm about to lose my voice. And I will see you tomorrow, as always. Good night. Auf Wiedersehen.